Kat, tell us that musical chair story.
Okay, since you asked, God, the audience in my living room is just requesting things. Okay, first of all, hi, it's Karen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Second of all, I have to tell you, I am not a lighting person because look at this. I can't figure out like you don't know what we've carried on about lighting, and I want to tell you this story, but look, if it's like, you know, maybe I'll do a dance. Okay, so people have been requesting this story. Not really. A couple of people have said, you need to tell that on your YouTube channel because I never even told it on my show. But for some reason, it's come up with a couple of friends recently and they loved it. But I can't tell you the exact thing because I'm going to tell it to you as a blind item, like a gossip columnist, because I can't name the person involved. But let's see what happens. Let's go down that road. So, and I'm sorry about this lighting, really. I just don't know what is happening here. If you're a lighting person, leave me a comment. I mean, it's half monster and half good. Like, ooh. Okay, but anyhow, okay, I don't know. I'm moving around trying to find lighting and also because I'm uncomfortable. Because I went to a Zoom wedding today. So I've kind of been sitting in this chair all day. It was a fabulous wedding. It was lovely. I'm so happy. But unfortunately, we didn't get any food because it was Zoom. Okay, and you know what? Yeah, I don't know if you know that I don't drink. I don't, yeah, okay, I'll show you this. I don't drink at all. I just hate the taste of alcohol. But I thought it would be funny. Mr. X sat with me and we had, actually we had martini glasses instead of champagne flutes. But I wanted to have them ready to say to the couple, you know, we're toasting you. So I thought it would be funny to have, and this is a water bottle. I'm not kidding. It's a water bottle. I'm trying to, oh, it's on both sides. I'm trying to hide the name. Oh, you can see through it. Wait, how are you seeing it? It doesn't matter. I don't think it's a brand anymore. And if it is, they should pay me for this. But you see it here, and that is not on that side. It is only on this side. Oh, because you know what? I never realized that the camera on my computer is acting as a mirror. And that, right? Isn't it? Wait, no, this is my right ear. But on the camera, that looks like my left ear. It's a mirror. I never knew this was a mirror. Oh my gosh.
Have a nice mirror.
But I know because I'm like, I cut myself right here, which you can't see if I sit like this. I know Mr. X is telling one time he gave me this mirror from Neiman Marcus that you cannot even imagine how expensive it is. It was, you know, a little compact mirror. I almost had a heart attack because I had seen it in the store. And when he gave it to me for Christmas, he gave me a million other things too. And I'm like, you know, I could have had 10 designer outfits for what he paid for this Neiman Marcus little mirror. And I was hysterical. I was so upset he wasted so much money. And I showed it to one of my best friends at the time who was from Queens, who sounds like she's from Brooklyn. And I said, look, I can't believe he did this. She said, but Kat, to have a nice mirror. So I kept it. So stupid. And I have a nice mirror. I don't even know where it is. Probably in my jewelry case. Okay, don't come rob me because I don't think it's here. I think it's in storage. And you'll never find my storage because guess what? I can't find it either. I've had storage for like 7 years. I don't know where it is. Horrible story. Okay, that's a story for another time. I don't know why I'm laughing. I laughed and I may not cry. But anyhow, so forget that this is, so I am looking at the name, but so are you. And because it's see-through. Anyhow, it doesn't matter, but it looks like a vodka bottle or something, right? So I thought it would be funny for the wedding that I'd sit here like pouring it out and drinking it like, and then I realized the only person I knew on there is the groom. So he's the only one who would know I don't drink. So the rest of his friends are going to say, oh, Karen's a lush that she sat there swinging. I do this as a joke to Mr. X when he stresses me out. I open and go, well, I'll do it for you. Well, no, I won't do it for you now because even though you can't see I have lipstick, but like I open it, I take a swig and then I go, is that it? I needed that. I don't know. It's funny to Mr. X. That's not like a real funny bit. Like seriously, I don't think that's funny to you guys. That's like stupidity to us. Okay, so blind item. Here we go. Okay, so years ago, Mr. X was doing a show with a very famous actress who's also a very famous singer. So if you know who he is, don't judge the other women who he's worked with who are not singers. It's someone who's a singer. Fabulous singer, excellent actress, talented woman. Not my biggest fan, shall we say, but anyhow, so he and she work together great. They're both professional. They just work great together. She just adored him. He adored her. Fabulous thing. So over his objections, I got a hold of a script of his and I read for a part on the show because this was a perfect part for me, someone to, work with them in their office. And I called my agent. I got in on my own. I got taken to producers and I got the part. So also, I was like younger and skinny and cute. They spent a fortune on my wardrobe. Oh my God. And then they bought like lipstick and makeup to match every outfit. It was really a little crazy, but I was loving it. So anyhow, so I go in to shoot the first day and the first scene was with this major actress. So she comes up to me and says the thing, and I look at her face. I could not pronounce words. I could not pronounce like a basic word. You can't even, I'm not going to tell you the line because it's like, but I couldn't, I'm going, how do you even say that word? It wasn't a hard word. I mean, it was a word like shirt. You know what I mean? It was something so easy. And I kept saying it. I mean, even to this day, if I think about it, but I picture her face there, I cannot say this word. So anyhow, and before that, every acting gig I ever had, I did everything in one take, and producers love that because that saves them money. So I was like one take Karen. They're like, get her. We don't have to shoot for long. So anyhow, okay, I don't think that's why they said get me. They said get me for different reasons. Like on one show that I did by accident, I needed a stunt double for it seriously, and so when I was getting up from the stunt, I found out that I flashed everyone because I was wearing this dress that you couldn't wear underwear under. So maybe that went around the business and I got hired. Who knows? Anyhow, but this show, oh my God, I just couldn't say anything. And really, I saw she didn't like me and I didn't like her because, well, I shouldn't have said that, but only because when I couldn't think of the word, instead of helping me out, she said loudly to the assemblage, why don't I just play both parts? That is so mean. Oh my God, to do to a young actress going, wah. Okay, no, I did wah on another show because I played Lucy on another show. Okay, but that's another story. So this has nothing to do with that one. If you know that show too. But so anyhow, this famous actress had a party, and Mr. X usually doesn't go to parties because they're so friendly. And it was a pool party during the day, outside at the pool. Fabulous time. Everyone from the set was there and some other people. We're just having a great old time. I'm staying out of everyone's way. Everyone's loving Mr. X. And then the famous actress announces, who wants to play musical chairs? And Mr. X, knowing how competitive I am, said, please, Kat, don't play. And I went, I'm playing. Of course, I love playing games. Anyhow, I wasn't thinking of that I had to win. But so the rounds kept going around and around, and someone kept getting eliminated. And it got down to, guess which two people? I don't think it would take a genius IQ to figure out it was the famous actress and yours truly. And so there's the one chair there. So while they're taking the second one away, Mr. X calls me over and goes, please, Kat, I am begging you. Let her win. Please, Kat. Do not win this game, please. And I'm like, have you met me? Of course I'm going to win. But anyhow, I mean, it's not, for what was that? That lighting just went crazy thinking of punishing me for winning. I'm telling you, because I am superstitious. Wait, hold on. I have to bite it. Okay, I did. Okay, so anyhow, it got down to the actress and me, and we went around, and the music stopped, and whose butt was in that chair? Mine. So I was so happy. Mr. X was so miserable, and I was so happy, and I jumped up to do my championship dance, And the actress said, everybody in the house for dessert. She wasn't waiting around for anyone to congratulate me. And when she said everyone in the house for dessert, I didn't even know if it meant me. And I'm going, okay, I'd be upset. Not that I embarrassed Mr. X, but that I cost myself dessert. That would have been a horrible story. But anyhow, so that was the end of it. And no, the end of it was that even though my part that I got was recurring, I never did another one. So who knows what happened with that? I guess she got the last laugh, but you know what? It was worth it. Okay, so there you have it. That's my musical chair story. If you want to guess who it might be, you can do so in the comments below. I don't think I'm going to confirm it for you unless Mr. X is totally retired. Then I'd be happy to tell. Because if you knew who it was, those of you who would know who it is, you would love this story. Okay, and I know there are a lot of, mainly, there might be some people out there who know who it is. So anyhow, well, depends when I run this thing. Okay, Mr. X is choking on the story, so I have to go make sure he's okay. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.